Hello and welcome to another sort of unboxing video. I'm so happy to be making this video this morning. Communion. This is a very rare film, or at least it was on DVD. It was very hard to get hold of on DVD. But now, finally, I have it on Blu-ray. Sadly, I don't think this is ever going to make it to 4K disc. But I'm extremely happy it's made it to Blu-ray. This is courtesy of Via Vision, or I think it's an imprint film. I'm not sure 100% actually. I'd better check that. No, it's saying Via Vision on the actual box. So, last time I had this was on DVD, and to give you an impression of how rare the DVD was, CEX, which is in the UK, if you're not from the UK, it's this shop that pays silly prices for your old unwanted films and games and tech, phones and stuff like that. And they paid, I think, about £4 or £8, can't remember which, for the DVD. Bearing in mind that they normally pay you about 1p to 10p for your films. It doesn't matter what condition they're in. So that gives you some idea of just how rare that film was on DVD. So I did sell it to them, but I didn't actually want to sell it to them, but I really needed the money at the time. So now I'm so happy to have this film on Blu-ray, because it's such a unique film, and it's so creepy. It has one of the creepiest scenes of any film, I think, when the alien pokes his head just around the side of the door, when Christopher Walken is in his little wooden house. That scene has just really creeped me out. So, as you can see, it comes in a nice card box. So I'm going to keep this actually. I don't usually keep anything outside of the plastic case, but I will keep this one because it's very nice. And here is the Blu-ray itself. Unfortunately, it comes in this. It's a nice flowery middle bit that you can press, but I can see some of these breaking in the not too distant future. I think I've come across this before in Via Vision releases, because obviously this is not a direct film company release, because not a lot of them bother actually doing that anymore. They just license their films, and they get really nice transfers these days to Blu-ray or 4K. But I think I've come across this before, and I don't really like it. Why they can't use just the two really thick bits of plastic that's split in the middle here for the spindle, I do not know. You don't have to be fancy and or anything else. Just use the double bits of plastic that don't break. That's all I would ask of. I'm going to email them actually and suggest that for their future. I'm going to plead with them. But anyway, this has a lot of nice extras actually. If I can zoom in a bit and not have my reflection, which is always a bit weird. It has audio commentary. I never watched the audio commentary, to be honest with you. But it's got some by the director. But it has deleted scenes, and it has actual videotape footage of an alien implant removal. How true that actually is, I'm not entirely sure. Outtakes, behind-the-scenes footage, and theatrical trailers plural. So I'll watch those at some point, I'm sure, but definitely the outtakes and behind the scenes footage I'm really looking forward to. I can't remember what the extras were on a DVD, or even if it had any at all. So to get those on a modern day Blu-ray release, which, as I say, very sadly is rarely by the actual film company that made it anymore, because all they see is streaming, which is bizarre because there's no profit in streaming, so it's even more bizarre a decision that they've stopped bothering to release physical media themselves. And do you remember once upon a time when Christmas presents and birthday presents were actually exciting and you got given a film or a CD? Doesn't happen anymore, does it? Rarely ever happens. That's a really sad state to arrive at, I think, personally. But nevertheless, that said, here it is, Communion. It's just arrived through my letterbox, so I'm so happy to have this in my collection. Hope you have enjoyed. Sorry about my misspeaks, but this is a live video, so I'm not going to edit it. That was ironic timing, wasn't it? Yes, and I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you next time.